Let's go, boys!
Jeremy, you might just cry. Just get ready for it. Okay. JJ!
No, they're supposed to. They're supposed to do the kids.
Oh, yeah.
What? Good call, though. Good call. Oh, I do soccer here. I get it. I know.
When is that happening?
Look at me today. I'm not.
I won it 8 by 10.
The one time I didn't bring my camera. Everyone's like,
5 by 7. Why did you bring a camera?
I didn't.
Why? Come on.
I gotta buy a SIM card. I keep forgetting. I got to access confirmation that the SIM card was cool.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Game's over.
Lots of things.
Number 1, Julian Young. Number 2, Owen Lumba. Number 5. Number 13, Colin McCarthy. Number 15, Landon Maroney. Number 16, Ian Hewitt. And number 3, Colton Shaw. And now the starting lineup for both Waldwick High School.
Let's go, Blue! No cheesy. Come on! Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Let's go, Blue!
Let's go, Blue!
And we welcome you to Franklin High School for the NJSIAA Group 1 Boys Soccer Final, featuring the Warriors of Waldwick at 15-3-3 against the Hawks of Haddon Township. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the New Jersey Institute of Technology. NJIT is an official partner of the New York Red Bulls. The Warriors out of North 1, Group 1, they were the number 2 seed and captured their 6th sectional title in the last 9 years, 4 in the last 5, and they are back in the group final for the 5th time in school history, and they return to this stage as the defending champs, having taken down Haddon Township 2-0 a year ago. 5th appearance also for the Hawks in this championship game. 2 championship wins back in 2011 and a share of the 2016 championship. They lost last year in this championship game, being shut out 2-0. But as they reflected on last year's championship game in the lead-up, they noted how they were down 4 starters and returned this year bigger, faster, stronger, skilled, and their head coach Jim Bonder for the last 6 years also believing they are back here a bit hungrier and looking for a different result in the state final. Waldwick took down Glen Ridge, a dominating 6-0 performance. Julian Ruhlman with a hat trick to account for half of the offensive productivity. As for Haddon Township, they took down Shore, the Central Jersey champs, also scoring 6 goals, but conceding 3. Luke Chadden had a hat trick to lead the way, and Colton Schaub had 2, with Cole Johnston making 4 saves. Waldwick in the blue, the designated home team from North 1. Haddon Township will be the visitors today. They are in the white. After 3 championship games yesterday, the first game of our triple header here from Franklin High School. All games available live and on demand right here on NJ.com. Coverage also of the volleyball and girls soccer championships as well, in addition to the field hockey titles that were decided yesterday. Cleared out of the back line by Jack Johnson. Haddon Township talking about playing with tempo and energy. They have a certain relentlessness that they try to play with for the full 80 minutes. A banner year to this point for Haddon Township, now ranked 18th in the NJ.com polls. They won the South Jersey Coaches Cup for the first time ever, beating Shawnee in PKs after it was tied 1-1 at the end of regulation, becoming the first Group 1 school to win it in 41 years. Johnson plays it out wide. Perdomo, one of the captains, gets it back. He is taken down, and the first restart coming here for the Warriors in the second minute. Johnson along the wing with Cole Johnston for Haddon Township, initially hugging that near post. A three-man wall is set up just inside of the 18. Johnson curls one, back post, looking for a connection with Thomas Minervini. It's over the end line and a goal kick in the third minute here for the Hawks. Gabe Chadden set to serve it just over the midway line. Four goals, 6 assists on the season for the sophomore, playing with his older brother Luke. Low line drive into the 18. And cleared for Usern. It skips by the back line of the defense and there for Johnston to pick up. Fifth minute over the far touchline. No score between Waldwick and Haddon Township in the Group 1 final. Alejandro Mello plays it back. Owen Lamba retreats and will throw in. Sixth minute. Another throw in for the Hawks. That to Landon Maroney, who moved to a striker spot with the injury to Graham Loram, who should be available today as a reserve after suffering a hamstring injury in October, returning to the state semifinals for a brief spell. Offside. Mello earns the throw in for the Warriors. Jake Carroll, the sophomore back, runs up for the throw in. Maroney intercepts up the near touchline. A sliding play by Minervini. And a foul was called on the challenge. Gabe Haddon, the sophomore, once again to serve. He did so prior from midfield, and now in the 7th minute of a scoreless game, he's lined up on the left. He went low right into the two-man wall, and that was Usern that took it away and drew the foul. Jonathan Nochese is the Waldwick head coach. And as Waldwick makes its 5th appearance in the Group 1 final, they do so for the 3rd time against Haddon Township. The Hawks took it back in 2011. The Warriors won last year. We now have ourselves a rematch for the state final. We're also going to have a rematch in Group 2. And then a brand new matchup in Group 4 as we progress throughout the day. Colton Schaub earns the throw-in in the attacking third. Finn McGovern, known for his long throw-ins, will set up along the far touchline, allowing his teammates to settle inside the 18 before he launches. In the 9th minute of a scoreless game. Luke Haddon won it in the air. Another throw-in for the Hawks. Far side for Sheehan.
Go, Vic! Come on, Victor! Let's go, Blue!
Go, guys.
Numbers building. Maroney settles back for Chatton. McGovern to throw. Carroll battling along the near touchline. 12th minute, no score. The Hawks have gotten the better run of play slightly. Mello try to play the combination with Lara. The sophomore has come off the bench to join the forward unit of 2 for the Warriors.
Go, Blue! Come on, JJ! Jack, let's go, kid!
It's played short to Luke Chatton. The Delaware-bound senior has had an unbelievable year, coming off of 3 goals in the state semifinals. Here's Alex Manziano earning the byline, crosses it inside the box, and it is broken up and clear. Good build there for the Warriors, but could not generate a shot on frame. Chatton signed with Delaware Wednesday morning. By Wednesday afternoon, he was helping Haddon Township take down Shore. And while we mentioned his younger brother Gabe is a sophomore that plays with him in the midfield, Luke also had the pleasure of playing with the oldest Chatton, his brother Jacob, during his high school career as well. Good physical play by Danny Perdomo, one of the captains. He's emerged with 5 goals and 3 assists in these playoffs. These teams now playing their 6th game on the through ball. Now the cross, broken up in the box and still loose. Johnston covers it up on a dangerous ball inside the 18. It was set up by the speed of Manziano and his cross that drew Johnston off his line. 14th minute, no score in this state final rematch. Axel De Silva, the sophomore, with 11 shutouts on the year, made a play on that bouncing ball. Quickly on the counter. Laid out wide for Mello. He'll run into that one with bodies in front, skipping through the 18, and a penalty inside the 6. Lara was taken down. A penalty here for Waldwick. Perdomo, the leading goal scorer with 19 on the year. As the Warriors have built pressure over the last couple of minutes. We are into the 15th minute looking for our first goal. Cole Johnston readies himself. A strike that opens up the scoring. Danny Perdomo makes it 1-0 Warriors. So the Warriors, the defending champs, take the first half lead. That was the third time down the field for the Warriors that they put a cross into the 18, and the previous times a scrambling defense cleared the box, but not that time. As Lara got taken down, the sophomore who has made an impact off the bench today, and Perdomo put away the penalty. Intercepted. And that through ball is over the end line. De Silva. One in the air by Waldwick. Settled by Schaub and played out wide. 10 in the white is the dangerous scoring threat. He has it now and looks to distribute. A season in which Haddon has produced 28 goals and 23 assists, being marked by the opposition's best player. Again, pressure along the touchline. That was Julius Ruhlman, who's really come into form during the playoffs. Another sophomore contributor for this Jonathan Nochese lineup. There is a player down for Haddon Township. That's Colin McCarthy, one of their members of the back line. Eamon Sheehan will come back in for Colin McCarthy, who was down, got back up, and then returned to the turf before play was stopped on his behalf, and everybody can reset in the 18th minute.
Way back! Push the ball back!
From midfield,
Come on, Jake! Ta-ta! Colin McCarthy. Come on, ta-ta-ta.
19th minute, 1-0 Waldwick, scoring in the 15th on a penalty kick from Danny Perdomo. His teammate Victor Lara was taken down by the keeper inside the 18, and Perdomo went low and left for the game's opening goal. Waldwick has scored now 18 goals in 6 playoff games. The first 4 coming in the North 1 Group 1 bracket, followed by the state semifinal taking down the Group 2 winner in Glenridge. And then in today's state final, Schaub, the cross, Maroney plays it back. Gabe Chadden recovers. Alejandro Melo has been all over the midfield for Waldwick. This into the box. The chip is home. Landon Maroney, the equalizer in the 21st minute.
Let's go, Blue! Come on, Blue!
Julian Young back in.
Come on, boys!
There's a beautiful serve to set up the Maroney goal.
Come on, Blue!
And an acrobatic chip to get it by De Silva. Just the second conceded goal in 6 games. They had entered with 4 shutouts in 5 attempts. Haddon Township has now scored 28 times in 6 playoff games, conceding only 4. It's Maroney. Sizing up the defender. He'll retreat and play back to Lumba. Service from midfield to the edge of the 18. Sliding play along the back line. A headsy one at that. McCarthy tried it again, but instead it'll be a restart for the Warriors around the midway line.
Get out of the way. Man on!
Tied at 1 in the 24th minute. Played indirectly to the near side for Carroll. Carroll earns the throw in as Sheehan comes over.
Go, Noah! Let's go, Blue! Let's go, Blue! Come on, get!
Maroney the header, or excuse me, Chaddon the header. And now he takes it at his feet. In the 25th minute, tied at 1. Goals coming 6 minutes apart. Waldwick scored first. It's wide for Ruhlman. And a good clearance there by McGovern.
Go, 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 go.
Johnston quickly off his line and scoops it up. That kick drifts over midfield. Chaddon in the direction of De Silva.
Find Danny!
Haddon. Service in the box. De Silva came way off his line in an attempt to push it away. And now on the counter. Interrupted after a good surge by Yasern.
That's it.
McGovern's kick.
Out. What's over us? It's over wide. How so?
Crossed, battled for, knocked around and picked up by De Silva with the target of Sheehan lurking inside the 18. Carroll. And a takedown off the back heel play by Mazziano.
Get him off the field! Hey! Where's the yellow?
Manziano will restart.
Push from behind, man.
Make it Johnson.
Come on, Jack.
Johnson looked long, played it short to Manziano. Johnson follows up the service in the box, and a leaping Johnston hauls it in.
Come on!
Perdomo got around the defender. And another with some beautiful dribbling. The ball to the middle, Johnston. Yasern couldn't trap it and control. Great build-up there for the Warriors as they look to break the 1-1 tie. Maroney, the goal scorer for Haddon Township, had his pass intercepted. To the middle, Schaub working against the back line.
Guys, you're losing too many balls there. Come on.
JJ!
'The touch for Ruhlman, and he plays it out wide. Building with numbers, trying to earn the byline as that crosses to the middle. Ruhlman couldn't put it home. With bodies and traffic in front of Johnston, he finds it to save it.
That's it, boys. That's it.
32nd minute.
Yes, Jack.
Everybody knows your accent. I know.
Let's go, Blue.
Couple of subs coming in, one on each side. Lara on the Waldwick side.
Let's go, Victor! No, it's all right, man. Let's go.
Sean Ifey, 3 goals on the season.
Good boy.
Some midfield support as a senior is in for Haddon Township. Couple of subs have seen time in this first half.
That's it, Victor. Hustle.
That is close to entering the 34th minute. In the 15th, it was Perdomo on a penalty. Haddon Township retaliated 6 minutes later with Landon Maroney
That's it, kid.
volleying home a cross right in front of the goal mouth.
Let's get on him. No!
Late whistle after Haddon Township had lost the advantage. 5 yards shy of midfield. Haddon. Right along the edge of the 18. Taken by the Warriors. McGovern stepped in for Haddon Township. A nice touch to Sheehan, who takes the space along the near touchline. His cross deflected out of the box. Manziano along the far touchline will slow up and wait. And it's another Haddon Township takeaway with Waldwick building off the counter. 36th minute, 1-1. Maroney challenged and dispossessed. Tanner Gilligan providing some depth in the midfield. Hawks typically use 2 or 3 players outside of their starting 11. 37th minute. Still tied at 1. Here comes a booking. And a yellow card assessed to Julius Ruhlman.
It's Julian, not Julian.
His name's Julian, not Julian. We don't care about your roster. His name's Julian.
And you're getting paid for it. I wanted to say it. It's stealing the money.
JJ, keep killing him.
This is
what it says. I'm doing the best that I can. I ask you not to criticize. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you, Peppy. Thank you, Peppy, for being his mother. Thank you. I think that was the one that yelled.
No, when she's sitting getting paid, he thought it was, he was talking to the official.
Oh, I told you.
Yeah.
Good job, JJ! Good job, JJ!
On the restart taken by Johnston after the yellow card against Ruhlman. Took a little while to sort out in the 37th minute. That skips through into the clearance for Johnston.
Noah, go!
And another foul called there against Waldwick. This one just a restart. The whistle against Mello. And a chance for Haddon Township for approximately the 6th time to have a restart from midfield on in. Gabe Chadden floats it into the box. Flicked on, and right along the byline. It was not touched by De Silva, so a goal kick for the Warriors.
Come on, Waldwick, let's go.
Ruhlman is in for Waldwick. Maroney for the Hawks. 39th minute.
Get there. Stay there.
Fire, let's go! Vamos, JJ, vamos! Eso!
Mello to Perdomo, the goal scorer for Waldwick.
Watch your back.
Ruhlman never got all the way to it.
That was a handball.
Schaub is called for the handball. Quick restart. 40th minute.
That was advantage, though, but okay.
Jonathan Nochese trying to push numbers forward. As a couple of Warriors gather around the ball. Service into the 6, but off target. Lara got taken down in the box. Perdomo scored on the ensuing penalty in the 15th minute. Landon Maroney scoring for Haddon Township in the 21st. And that is how we head to halftime, tied at 1. This NJSIAA Group 1 state final has played 40 minutes, and we are tied at 1 between the Warriors and the Hawks on NJ.com. Welcome back to Franklin High School. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the New Jersey Institute of Technology. NJIT is an official partner of the New York Red Bulls. Our score is 1-1. Waldwick and Haddon Township. The Warriors, the defending Group 1 champs in this final rematch. Danny Perdermo scored in the 15th minute for Waldwick.
Yo, boys, let's go!
Landon Maroney answered for Haddon Township on a beautiful cross from Luke Chatton, who picked up his 24th assist in the process of setting up Maroney for the game-tying goal. We're underway in the second half. First of 3 games from Franklin High School. The Group 2 is scheduled for a 12:30 start. Group 4 will begin at 3 if we stay on schedule.
Yeah, Jay! Again, Jay, no turn, no turn!
Julian Ruhlman, 15 in the blue, earns a yellow card late in that first half.
Go away!
This is Chatton. A diving attempt for De Silva. Knocks it away, and he handles the rebound inside of the 18.
Come on, Allie! Go long! Quick, Victor, quick! That's it. Come on.
Victor Lara starts the second half. He came off the bench in the first half.
No turn, no
And
turn!
got taken down inside the 6 by the keeper to set up that penalty conversion by Perdomo.
Come on, Blue.
Pressure! Go up! Oh! Yeah, you're up.
Offside.
Nice, Axel.
Let's go. Come on, Dan. Come on,
Come on, Jack. Come on, Jay. Yeah, I'll let go.
Foul!
Perdomo tussling there. The foul is called against him as he got tangled up with Gabe Chatton, excuse me.
Come on, let's go!
Haddon Township entering with 6 straight wins, 9-0-1 in their last 10, and as they've built a 22-1 record, they've done so with an undefeated record at home. Their field is known to be a little smaller, where the intensity and the energy from the Hawks really overwhelms the opponent on the smaller dimensions. 44th minute. No scoring here in the second half, as that's booted away by De Silva to the near touchline. McGovern, the deep throw-in specialist. That's inside the 18, or right along the edge as it fluttered in.
How does he get the ball?
That one gets all the way through untouched, so a goal kick.
Yeah, they let him have the ball, right?
Short to Johnson. They play from the back,
Crazy now?
as that was deflected off of Maroney. And a deep third throw-in.
Double wide.
They'll summon McGovern once again, who will easily get this inside the 18. Who's his target? It was Haddon. De Silva did not keep it over the end line, and this is a corner for Haddon Township.
Let's go.
First corner of the game. McGovern to swing it in. You expect them to double Haddon. 10 in the white. It's low. The deflection on frame. Still loose. And the follow-up is home. Haddon Township scores it. Luke Haddon found it in the 18 and hammered it home for a 2-1 Hawks lead.
Let's go, Blues. Come on.
46th minute, and Haddon is heard from. A scramble off the corner, and after a first half assist, his 24th, he now adds a second half goal, his 29th. Haddon Township playing with a lead for the first time today, as that is booted high over the frame by Danny Perdomo. A second flick was not there after it was won in the air by Haddon Township. Haddon directed it to the back post. But here's a goal kick for Axel De Silva. Ruhlman crosses. Lara put a foot on it. And now he deflects it. Takes a bounce back into the field. That clearance out of the reach of Julian Young. Here's a throw-in for Waldwick. Manziano angling himself along the byline, and it is cleared. Ruhlman to Johnson as the Warriors reverse field in the 49th minute. Changing their point of attack to Mello. He lays it off wide for Manziano, who's triple teamed on the far touchline and earns a throw-in for the Warriors. Mello. And now a throw in for the Hawks. Sean Ifey will come back into the lineup for the Hawks of Haddon Township.
Let's go.
What skill by Maroney. And a ball out wide to Ifey.
That's it, Auburn!
Kadir had the advantage, and so we play on, but now Johnston will pick up and send his defenders forward. A deep kick over the midway line. 51st minute and a 2-1 lead for the Hawks. They were shut out last year, 2-0. Felt they were positioned better in this final compared to last year because of the health of their roster. Even without Graham Lorem fully available, who went down with a hamstring injury about a third of the way through October, returned in the state semifinals, and when he got hurt, was the team's leading scorer. Certainly Haddon and Maroney have picked up the slack. Manziano with the good effort, but it's over the end line to the Hawks. And while the Hawks returned this year feeling their chances were improved, the Warriors took on a motto of something to prove, which is an interesting stance for a defending state champ. Tanner Gilligan returning for Haddon Township. And part of the reason why they felt like they had something to prove was because of the turnover of the Waldwick roster, graduating 8 starters from last year's championship team. It provides the opportunity for a sophomore like Julian Ruhlman to take a leading role, runs out of real estate along the touchline.
Let's go, Blue!
Wide to Lara. Ifey on him. Played wide. Mello, a blast. That is over the frame. Warriors beginning to build very similarly to how they finally broke through in the first half. They were taken down in the box after about 3 runs of putting pressure on Johnston and forcing a series of passes into the 18. They scored in the 15th, conceded goals in the 21st and the 46th. Haddon Township is up 2-1 with 26 minutes to play. Once again, it was Kadir who took space from his left back spot. Here he is again. The header out wide. McGovern steps in front of Manziano. And play has certainly tilted in Waldwick's favor. But Maroney sends it through to Schaub. Mazzini, nearly a misplay. De Silva kicks it away. Deep third throw-in upcoming as Julian Young returns for Haddon Township. McGovern on net to De Silva. A slight hesitation, but aggressive enough to snatch it out of the air and not give the opportunity to the Hawks to win it.
Guys, what are you doing?
Wide to Young. A one-touch to the middle that Schaub couldn't handle.
Come on, Blue, let's go. JJ, let's go. Come on, Jack. Get him going. Let's go. Come on, Alex.
Chipped by McGovern. Volleyed too high over the crossbar by Sheehan.
JJ!
Carroll throws. Perdermo intercepted, or excuse me, dispossessed. And the takeaway. Here comes Maroney from the outside. Off target. Maroney had the first goal for Haddon Township in the 21st, assisted by Luke Chaddon. Chaddon then scored in the 46th to give us our 2-1 score. Hawks have won 2 previous titles, outright in 2011 and a shared title in 2016. And there is a foul.
Move, number 6. Get him out of the way.
Get off the ball!
Get him out of the way.
Stop the clock!
Are you fucking kidding me here?
Time!
Hey!
Stop the clock!
Are they crazy?
It's just like indulging this guy.
Hey! Are you kidding me? What is this?
Mello to restart. Far side on the service. Cleared out by the Hawks. Play D to D to Yasern. A misplay along the back line, and this is a throw-in for Haddon Township.
Come on, Blue!
Time, ref!
Come on!
Inside the 18, the second touch from Maroney coming across. Axel De Silva holding strong with good positioning. First touch by Lomba. Wanting the through ball to Manziano. McCarthy just kicks it over the end line for the first Waldwick corner of the game. 61st minute, past the midway point of the second half. Perdomo will swing it in. Has an option short in Mello as he surveys.
Go, Isaac!
Guys, hurry up!
It's a short kick that bends outside of the 18 as we were delayed momentarily as Isaac Vargas entered the lineup for the Warriors. That's a foul. And a restart near midfield.
Come on, Blue! Let's go, Waldwick!
Gabe Chadden. Sets up a corner. Now it's McGovern taking the corner. Ify is in. It is low. And another corner. It was deflected over the end line by Waldwick. It's McGovern again, who specializes in those long throw-ins, now swinging it in. And Haddon could not redirect it in front of the goal mouth. Axel De Silva and this defense for the Warriors conceding 2 goals. They've only conceded 3 just once this year.
Go get him, Isaac!
65th minute. The challenge from Haddon. And it was whistled back behind. Mello plays it back and gets it back, holding on to possession. That touch deflects to Mello. McCarthy tracks it down, pursued by Perdomo.
Come on, Jack!
Let's go!
And he earns a throw-in the attacking third.
JJ!
A takedown just inside the 18, and we play on. Manziano looking to the referee, trying to understand why nothing was called. Gold kick.
Let's go! JJ, it's time to fight! Come on, Jay! Let's go, Blue!
Haddon Township will once again sub. They've been rotating in fresh legs in the midfield throughout this second half. Julian Young, the sophomore, comes in for the freshman Eamon Sheehan. '67th minute. The takeaway for Haddon, helping to control the midfield in addition to scoring and distributing. A goal and 1 assist today. Really sold that one as he got pushed. That was Manziano. A golden opportunity here for the Warriors to play for the equalizer. Mello has his right foot on the ball. A 3-man wall and a whistle to play. Mello. And it is headed towards the direction of the goal. Easy there for Cole Johnston, as all the bodies were outside the 6. Haddon Township defending a 1-goal lead. They have not surrendered a goal in the run of play. Haddon Township continues to sub. Sheehan returns, taking the spot of Sean Ifey. Cleared out. Lucerne. And now Vargas seeing extended minutes here in the second half that has now entered the 70th minute. Kadir outnumbered. Now Vargas. Haddon Township has brought Maroney a little bit behind the ball. Less of a two-forward look up top. A sliding play and a timely one at that. As Ian Hewitt stops that run. And now it is Waldwick subbing. They'll bring in Victor Lara. Less than 10 to play. Manziano intercepts. His space is immediately taken away. Throw in for Haddon Township. They built quite the resume this year in the Colonial Conference Liberty Division. They had a 7-2 record, tied with West Deptford for the top spot. They won the South Jersey Coaches Cup for the first time ever. And here they are back in the Group 1 state final after winning their second straight sectional championship. They did so this year against the number 2 seed of Glassboro and got back to the state final for the 5th time in school history with the chance to avenge their loss from last year in this game. 72nd minute. Schaub. Shouldered at the touchline. And it's a foul against Waldwick in the 72nd minute. Haddon on the restart. Maroney slid his foot in, and he gets called for the push. Lucerne, a bit slow to get up, but does. The cross. Ruhlman followed it up, and a handball just outside the 18. It will be in the middle of the field, but about 25 yards away from the goal line. '74th minute. Julian Ruhlman. Ruhlman saved away by Johnston. got a hand on it and redirected it over the crossbar. Waldwick trying to quickly set up a corner, but two subs were ready to come in, and they will check in. Haddon plays wide. Schaub got a touch. Axel De Silva scoops that one up in the 75th minute of a 2-on game in the state final. Schaub picks up the miscue. We play on. '76th minute. The Johnston save in the 75th on Ruhlman at the moment stands as the game-saving play. In addition to the 2 goals, if this result holds, that is your big takeaway moment from this Group 1 final. Still in 77th minute. The time on the scoreboard official, and it reads 3:35 to go. Ify with De Silva coming well out of the box to kick it on the near touchline. Hawks in no hurry. McGovern, the long throw-in specialist, instead dumps it short for Haddon to hold in the corner and earn another throw-in. 78th minute. Another throw-in. Haddon is the target. Double marked in the corner. And another throw-in. More than a half minute has come off the clock in this exchange. Now Maroney becomes a target in the corner. McGovern throws deep. Haddon, a header, back post, and it's wide left. Finally, possession back to the Warriors. Victor Lara wants to come in. Jack Johnson subbed out. This is precious time coming off the clock, and play restarted before the Warriors had a full 11 on the field and completed their substitution, which is why De Silva has to re-kick. 79th minute. We were tied at 1 at halftime. A goal at the 46th minute for Luke Haddon, the difference at the moment. It came off a corner, a scramble inside the 18, and he found it and hammered it home past a diving De Silva to put Haddon Township in front. 1:10 remaining. Waldwick has not scored since the 15th minute. We've now entered the 80th minute, and a whistle called against Waldwick. That will take time off the clock as the Hawks leisurely get to the throw-in spot. 34 seconds to go. Time for one last run. A foul is called. Back to the spot. Mello, short. 20 seconds to go. That service attempt is blocked down. Mello hovers over it. Now Ruhlman to the middle and cleared. Bouncing over midfield. A throw-in here for the Warriors with 3 seconds to go. And Haddon Township avenges last year's loss. The Hawks are Group 1 state champs. For the third time in school history, Haddon Township, the best team in New Jersey, a come-from-behind victory to take down the reigning champions as Waldwick falls 2-1 in the championship game. A terrific season, a terrific playoff run for the Warriors. They end the year at 15-4-3, having won their 4th sectional title in the last 5 years, and doing so at home on a day in which the girls soccer team won a section title as well. A goal for Danny Perdermo in the 15th minute for Waldwick, and then Maroney in the 21st and Haddon in the 46th for Haddon Township. The difference in this one as the Hawks take the Group 1 championship. We will stick around for the trophy presentation, and we want to give a thank you to our sponsor for today's broadcast, which was brought to you by New Jersey Institute of Technology. NJIT is an official partner of the New York Red Bulls. Coming up, the Group 2 final, that between Delran and Ramsey. We conclude our coverage at 3 o'clock with the Group 4 final. Cherokee takes on West Orange. As a reminder, all games, boys soccer, girls soccer, volleyball, field hockey, and many football games available live and on demand right here on NJ.com. Once again, our final score, Haddon Township 2, Waldwick 1. The Hawks are Group 1 state champs.